So I thought I would jump in and have a chat because one of the biggest things that comes through, and a couple of messages that you guys have sent me over the course of the last few days, is how will I ever feel normal again? Will I ever actually get my shit together? Will I ever actually get out of this craziness and this turmoil? And, you know, will I ever be able to function normally? Because when we come out of these toxic narcissistic relationships and then become a single mama, and then we're in this school holiday zone where we're juggling all of the things and we feel like we're going batshit fucking crazy, and all of our wheels fall off and everything, we get out of routine, we get discombobulated, we get off kilter, and things aren't going to plan, especially when we have, a routine. Perhaps we don't have any routine. Perhaps we need to get a routine or pop something in place there to have a little bit of structure, because we're actually just letting the kids run the roost and run what happens, and we're just going through our motions in our day-to-day. And we have these moments where it's like, am I ever actually just going to be normal? Like, what is even normal? I don't even know what normal looks like. So how do we know how we're going to feel normal? Is this my normal? I don't want this to be my normal. These are all the things that we go through when we're in these spaces of coming out of these narcissistic relationships or emotionally draining, abusive relationships, financial abusive relationships, physically abusive relationships, whatever that looks like. We're all of a sudden solo mum, juggling everything. Perhaps we've got a little bit of family support, perhaps we don't, perhaps that's conditional. And it's just like, oh my God, life as I know it is just crazy. Who would do this to themselves? Why would anybody want this? Why is this my life? And we can really have all of those questions and really just be floored by all of those questions as well. And will I ever be normal again? Whatever your normal is right now, it will get better. It will get better if you decide that this isn't what you want. It will get better when you decide to allow your nervous system to calm down, to actually do a couple of these strategies and techniques that we're doing. You will start to feel a new normal. And this normal actually gets to be whatever the heck you want it to look like. It gets to be whatever you want it to be. You get to create your life by your design now. It's not run by anybody else. It's only run by you. And perhaps your inner child, that inner 5-year-old that likes to take the front seat and have a little hissy fit every now and again until we heal a few of those inner child things. But hey, my 5-year-old inner child still comes out and has a hissy fit every now and again. I'm not immune. Nobody is immune. It doesn't matter how much work you do on yourself, you can still have those moments, and it's totally normal. It is okay. We're not Mother Teresa where nothing comes out, everything's perfect. It doesn't matter what we do. We are human beings. It is okay. And when we're going through these school holidays in particular, and we're juggling all of the things, it's okay to drop the balls. It's okay to go, oh, you know what? I'm going to reset next week. Especially if we have the kids and it's our week with the kids. It's okay. Let them do whatever they're doing. Allow yourself just to be. Allow it just to go for one day. It's okay if everything's not set back in order. It's okay if the toys aren't put back by the end of the day. They're only going to be pulled out again tomorrow. And that's okay too. It's okay to let the reins out just a little bit. The kids, it'll calm the nervous system of the kids as well. It'll help them regulate and go, oh, we actually don't need to be on high alert that mummy's going to make us tidy everything up and do this, and this soon. It's going to help them as well go, it's okay not to be regimented. It took me a long time to learn that one. It took me a long time to just shut the doors of my kids' rooms and not have to deal with their mess and let them deal with it. That's how they want to live in their room. That's how they can live in their room. It took me a long time to get to that space, not gonna lie, but I did, and I have. And even now, when I was back in that space of, oh my God, is life ever gonna get any better than this? It does. It's a whole lot better. If you let it, if you decide, you can totally stay exactly where you are right now if you want. That's your choice, because no choice is still a choice. But if you decide that you want more, that you want to do better, that you want your body to be better, that you want to make different choices, that you have this vision of what you desire, you can so get it. It's yours to have. You can claim it. You just need to decide. Decide that, no, I'm not going to be doing this for myself today. I'm going to be doing this instead, making a different choice to get a different result. So that You have a normal, a new normal that is your normal, that you've created for you, that works for you, that is the best for you, that makes you ecstatic to be that normal, that you desire it, you love it, you embody it, you want it to be everything that you want for you and your family. You get to choose that, nobody else. And don't get me wrong, when you're taking those steps and you're shedding those layers and you're starting to become that person and carve out that life that you desire, that you're creating by your design, don't get me wrong, there's going to be the haters that come in there and go, what are you doing? Who are you? You never used to be like this. What are you trying to do? You know, that will definitely come in. It could be family members, could be friends, could be work colleagues, could be people in the playground. Who knows? It will happen, guaranteed. But that is an indicator that you are growing, that you are creating the life that you desire, that your new normal is happening for you the way that you desire it to be. So when people come in and do that, that's actually a really great little goalpost, a great little signpost along this new path that you're creating, this new life that you're creating by your design, after being in such a toxic space and relationships, that you're making your choices for you and they're working. People coming in like that, that's actually an awesome signpost to go, I am actually doing the right thing right now. It's like when our kids hate us, right? And it gets worse as they get older, let me tell you. When they're teenagers and they're really cranky at you because you've put your foot down, you know you're doing something right when your kids are cranky at you. You know you're doing the right thing. It's your goalpost. It's your signpost that that's what's going on. That's your new normal. And that's a little tick and a little pat on the back and a little high five, you know, fist punch the air, a little happy dance moment of, yeah, this sucks right now, but I know I'm doing the right thing, because if they're hating me, I am actually being a good parent right now. And the reason why they're hating you is because you've got rules, routine, morals, structure that you're instilling into your life and into your children, and they're barring up against it because they don't want to conform. And it's not that you're being a dictator, it's that you're teaching them lessons. You're teaching them life lessons that when they grow up to be adults, they don't grow up to be the prick that you married. If they're boys, they don't grow up to marry someone like that. You're teaching them the lessons that need to be taught. And that's what you're doing. So they're little tick, tick, ticks, mamas, because you're doing amazing jobs when that happens. And that turns that, oh my God, that little bit of mum guilt, that little bit of, oh, I'm going to sabotage, or I'm going to, no, I'm just going to let them have this, or no, I'm going to cave and just feel guilty about it that much that I'm going to go, oh, look, I'm really sorry, I was a little bit hard here, have this instead, and sabotage it, and you're not teaching them any lessons. And then it comes back around the following month and they do the same thing 10 times worse. And then you're kicking yourself even worse, then going, oh God, I should have just followed through on that last little one. I should have just kept. This is where having accountability, having someone that you can bounce off, having someone who's fully in that supportive space that's not enabling you to stay where you were, but is actually enabling you and empowering you to move forward, to move up, to be the best that you can be, to reach your full potential as a mum, as an individual, as just a human being, stepping into your power and being the whole damn fire and all of that. Get yourself the accountability partner. Jump into my Facebook group and have a vent. Go, oh my God, this is what's going on. Please help. Let everybody here come around and empower and support you, because we've all either been through it, going through it, or about to go into it. And that's why we're here. We're struggling with that. That's what this group is about. We're here to see that we're not the only ones that are going through this stuff, because you're not alone at all. It won't ever be the way that you're feeling right now. I know that. I've lived through that. My clients lived through that. So I know that. I have the proof. I'm living proof, and I have proof of experience and observation and guiding my clients through that stuff. So I know that it won't ever be the way it is today. Won't ever be like that if you decide for it not to be. If you take the reins, if you go, no, today I'm not letting this win. Today I'm not going to let this beat me. Today I'm not going to have this be my life. This is not my life anymore. This is not what I signed up for, and I'm going to show that it's not what I signed up for. And it's that creates your new normal, that creates a life that you desire. that you don't need to be that, and you don't. And you don't at all. And we feel boxed, and we feel suffocated, and we feel constricted, and we feel like we don't have choices, but we do. And our choices don't need to cost money. Our choices can be in this free group where we share, where we come in and we voice and we be heard, we be seen, we be validated, and we help ourselves heal, grow, and thrive. It could be that you make a small financial investment in yourself to get that support. It could be that you come into my box of one-to-one support, because I love being in that space. I love wanting to talk to you guys. I love wanting to be able to help you guys. I love being able to get you through that next space. I love being able to squash those limiting beliefs and fuck off those negative narratives and get rid of that toxic conditioning and just get it away for good. I love having those conversations with you. I love moving you through those spaces. I love that. I live for that. It's what I do, clearly. And yeah, and I see it and I hear you. And I'm here to empower you to know that you can have all that you desire, and that the way that you're feeling today isn't going to be forever. It doesn't even have to be at tomorrow. It doesn't even have to be at the end of this life. Because the person who you were 2 minutes ago isn't the person who you are now. And that is how we keep revolutionizing ourselves. We keep evolving. We keep growing and thriving. If we choose to. If we retain, if we take in, if we sponge in the right spaces. In look for people that have achieved what we want to achieve. Yes, I want that. Yes, I want that. How do I get that for me? You go and you buddy up with those people. You go and you hang out in that space. You go and you sphere up. You go and you pair up and be in that sphere. And get that. Because when you're in a space where you were before, the toxic quagmire, pigsty, whatever you want to call it, mud pit, when you go and sit in that space, that's all you're going to have. So use the group, use the space. Please come in and DM me if you need support. If you're stuck or you're struggling, let me know. Happy to help. Because I do know that it works. I do know that the methods and systems and therapies that I use, all holistic, all guided, works. And I know that what you feel is normal today won't be your normal. And it didn't take me 8 years to get here. Well, it took me 8 years to get to where I am today, but it didn't take me the whole 8 years to heal and get to this space. I've been in this space that I'm in now of emotional regulation for some time. And when I say some time, for a few years, you know, those things don't annoy me. Any of those things don't annoy me anymore. I actually just laugh at it and just think, yep, you just continue to prove what you are, who you are, and the choices that I make and the lessons that my children are learning. Thank you. Check, check, check. And that's how I am now. Years and years and years ago, I would have been rocking in the corner, as I shared another previous time. So I do know that it doesn't always have to be your new normal. It doesn't always have to be your normal, that you can have a new normal, however you create it to be. Because they don't make your choices. They don't make your decisions. They don't tell you anymore who you are, what you are, how to be, what to wear, how to spend your money. They don't have that control over you anymore. They hate it. They hate it. And that's why they continue to do what they do. So you get to choose, you get to decide what your normal looks like. And if you want help with your normal, let me know.